Whether we can call the current developments as a progress or not depends on what the ambition was. If the ambition was to have a full normalization of relations between Kosovo and Serbia, then we have to reject the hypothesis that we had some progress in the last 4 years, because most of the time we were dealing with either inherited but unimplemented issues or agreements such as car plates, energy issues, or we were dealing with crisis management on the ground, but there was no true involvement in the final agreement with full normalization of relations between our two countries. Now, one of the reasons why maybe the progress was not up to the promises lies in the context in which the dialogue happened. And in this case, you might argue that now we have a better constellation and the process might start to deliver also. However, I will say that changing the people involved is was a necessary but not necessarily sufficient condition for the process to deliver, because we need to go back and also look at the way how the process was designed. Once you agree that changing the names of the people involved will be enough, automatically you give too much credit to individuals, but you ignore the relevance of the design of the process. And I believe that the process at the current design is doomed to fail also in the future. If you have two countries that are negotiating for more than 13 years without any success, it will be helpful to reopen the box and see what was wrong with the design of the process, and then see how you can fix small issues that might lead to big changes. I want to focus on EU integration solely and the narrative of Kosovo that is completely different from what probably students were exposed to before. So it's still in the minds of many people in Europe. Kosovo is the country of crisis. Kosovo is the country of instabilities, unemployment, maybe lack of progress. I want to show them another story of Kosovo, a Kosovo that is growing faster than any other country in the region, a country that is going through huge reforms in the public administration, a country that has managed to reduce the unemployment in only 4 years from 23% to less than 10%. So to show them that Kosovo is a country with big successes and a country of good opportunities, not only for youth, but also for the business community. There are two sides of the issue. First, we have to deliver on the reforms. We have also to make sure that we converge to the EU averages in terms of economy and the quality of life and welfare. And the other side is then the unanimity that is needed on the Council of European Union to grant Kosovo the candidate status or to ask Commission to evaluate our institutions. What we are doing is we are making sure that on our part we excel, and we also work with our strong allies inside the EU that they engage a little bit more to build that necessary consensus on the EU part. But despite the fact that the EU has still not managed to build the necessary consensus, Kosovo is still delivering the part of reform, so convergence is happening. I can give you some examples. In terms of per capita GDP, in 2007, for example, the ratio in our living standards between Kosovo and Slovenia as a member of EU was almost 1 to 10. Now it's less than 1 to 4. So we are growing faster than European averages, and this is a very good signal from the Kosovo side. At this point, when we still don't have the candidate status, we have an average of per capita GDP as a ratio to that of Europe that is higher than that of many other countries, maybe including Poland at the moment when you got the candidate status.